Well, I haven't done this football star. Welcome if you have just joined the stream. Thanks for joining. It's Devil Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today. Welcome if you have joined. Merry Christmas to every single one of you who are involved in Daz's Football Stand. Thank you to all of your guests I've had throughout this second year on YouTube. It's been an absolute success. Thank you very much for your continuous support as well. Bayern Munich. It's that time of year now where we get to the point where it's time to do, where I thought, you know what, it's Christmas time, we'll give you guys a treat. We'll do 3 streams, one of Borough's season so far, one of Bayern's and one of United's season so far. And, excuse me, Merry Christmas Eve, Bro. Merry Christmas to tomorrow. Yeah, thank you very much, Jacob Minton. Thanks for joining the stream. Please drop a like, very much appreciated, guys. I'm just in the chat at a minute. Oh yeah, please smash a like, very much appreciated, guys. And let's get straight into business. Bayern didn't have a great pre-season. Losing obviously to Juventus, losing to Man City, and this was in the American tour. I didn't even know he was live. I didn't get a notification. I'll watch his hopefully if he's still live by the time I'm finished. Cause this stream will only be about 10 minutes long. It's only going to be very quick streams with the season reviews in a minute. So Bayern Munich, you know, obviously we are second in the league at the minute. Or should I say, joint second in the league. Been on a decent run of form currently, but we are still behind Borussia Dortmund. Let me get the Bayern results up again because I won't be able to remember them off by heart. I'm not that clever. I'm not that clever. Let's have a look here. So we'll go back to hello, welcome to David. Thanks for joining the stream. Smash the like if you haven't already done so. A Merry Christmas to every single one of you around the globe who's a Bayern fan, no matter who you support. Thank you for your continuous support as well throughout this year. So we'll start off with get stuff. Come on. So, as I said, we had a bit of a disappointing pre-season, and that was all forgiven. So we beat, obviously, the first game in August for us was obviously the Deutsche Super Cup between Frankfurt and Bayern. Obviously, Bayern Munich were the champions and still the current Deutsche Fußballmeister for six seasons in a row. They obviously played against Frankfurt, who had won the Deutsche Pokal 3-1 against us. Bit of a surprise, and Niko Kovac was manager of them at the time. It was his first game in charge of Bayern Munich in the actual German leagues and German competitions. First probably main competitive one, and it was against his former team. So obviously it will have been a reunion for him. I know a lot of Eintracht Frankfurt fans aren't happy that he won the Pokal with them and then went on to go to Bayern Munich. But we needed a new manager because we knew that obviously Jupp Heynckes was retiring. He retired obviously at the end of last season, and it wasn't a bad way. It wasn't a bad way to actually finish, his last season in charge of Bayern Munich. By the way, I do look like someone off the BBC News because I've got some new glasses. By the way, these are the new glasses, bit more square than the normal ones I have. So I'm not liking them. They look a bit different. Also, the beard has gone, in case you haven't noticed. So yeah, we won 5-0 in that game. Perfect start. I mean, we weren't even into the Bundesliga season yet, and we just absolutely smashed our way to the Deutsche Super Cup trophy, winning 5-0 against Frankfurt, getting our own revenge on them for beating us in the Pokal final. If you haven't already done so, please do drop a like, very much appreciated, guys. And then straight after that, we had, when I can get this up, we'll have a look at the live chat in a second here, guys. Phone's got a mind of its own. I'll try it. Right. So straight after that, we then had the first round of the Deutsche Pokal, which obviously Bayern Munich were featured in. DFB Cup, or whatever you want to say. Deutsche Pokal. Obviously, that's what I call it. That's normally what it is called. Drochterson, and it was our first game, for us. It was against a very low-ranked team. But, well, we won, but it was only 1-0. It was cack. We then started the Deutsche Bundesliga season on the 24th of August. It was a Friday night game. We were the first team to play in the Deutsche Bundesliga. And this is true. And I don't think it's the case with the Premier League. It's not the case with the Premier League. With the Deutsche Bundesliga. Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm just going to have a look at the live chat in a minute. With the Bundesliga, there's a tradition where whoever wins the league will play their first game, obviously, at home. Everyone will sing the Deutsche National Hymn, or the German national anthem, at that game, just before the kick-off. And obviously, it's the person who wins the league. They host the first game of the season. They're the first team to kick off the Deutsche Bundesliga season on the Friday night. And then the Saturday night, obviously Saturday you've got all the other games and Sunday and stuff, Anyway, let's have a look at some of the live chat. Jacob says, I think Bayern Munich have the players, but don't show the power and ability to be as better than Dortmund. No offence, mate. But Bayern are a very good team. Better than Oldham. I think we could probably all agree on that, considering that they're in League One. Oh, sorry, League One or League Two? 1 to 2. Harry Dockley, thanks for joining the stream. He says, who's top Dortmund? Well, at the minute, but only by 6 points. So we are closing the gap on them. Darwin Tour TV, the Forest vlogger, thanks for joining. Merry Christmas to everyone who has joined, by the way. Drop a like if you haven't already done so, very much appreciated. That would be your Christmas present for me. Harry says, buying a cack. Not as cack as what we could have been if we hadn't got the wins. Obviously, welcome if you have joined. So we started off the Bundesliga season in style. 3-1 win at home to Hoffenheim at the Allianz Arena. First game, obviously, of the season and the first game of the campaign for Bayern as well. Then the following week, start of September week. Oh my God, this phone has a mind of its bloody own. I like driving in my car. Dun, 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 dun. Stuttgart nil Bayern 3. That was a great game. So that was 2 wins on the bounce. We made it 3 against Bayer Leverkusen 2 weeks later. Obviously, we had a 2-week break due to the international break. Obviously, did Germany continuing their cack one of form in the Nations League and in 2018. And then obviously we got back winning 3-1 against Leverkusen. That was a good game from us, even though Bayer Leverkusen were down to 10 men. Following week, we made it 4 wins out of 4 in our competitions. Sorry, no, we didn't make it 4 wins in 4 competitions. We made it 6, 7. Yeah, 6 wins in a row in all competitions. That's including the Deutsche Pokal first round and obviously the DFB Super Cup. In the Champions League, we won 2-0 away to Benfica. Renato Sanchez getting the goal, I believe, against one of his former teams, or in his own country. So that was a nice feeling for him. We then made it... Oh, God. We then made it 7 wins at Schalke 04, who have been a tough team for us in these past couple of seasons. But we did absolutely well against them. 2-0 win there, Lewandowski getting on the score sheet there a week later. And then our 7-game winning streak was ended by FC Augsburg, who are one of Bayern's biggest, I wouldn't say biggest, but the smallest, one of Bayern's rivals. And obviously Bayern v Augsburg, whenever that game happens, it is called in Germany, I don't know what the German name is, but I know if it's English, it's classed as the Bavarian Derby, because the reason being it's called the Bavarian Derby is Bayern Munich, our Bavarian team. I think you want to get Bavarian teams in Germany. Bayern obviously are the biggest Bavarian team in Germany, and there's only 2 Bavarian teams. That's why it's called the Bavarian Derby. Bayern are the Bavarian team. Not sure what it means though, Bavarian though. And FC Augsburg are the other Bavarian team in Germany. That's why when Bayern play Augsburg, it's a Bavarian derby. Show and boy, thanks for joining the stream. Good luck to Sheffield United this season, by the way. Nice beard trim. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Nice beard trim. It's completely off. I feel different with these glasses on, with these new glasses on, and the obviously the new no beard. Phenomenal, great content, got to go. Have a Merry Christmas, and later all, have a Happy New Year, and up the borough. Up the bog. Up the bog. Up the borough, you mean? Or do you mean, I don't know, up the bog? Not sure what that means, but fair enough. I don't need that in. I was going to do streaming over Streamlabs, but Streamlabs doesn't want to work these days. And then we got back to winning. It's BORO if you want to, if it's borough you want about, it's BORO. That's what we do it. We then continued our bad run of form. A 2-0 defeat at Hertha Berlin. A shock one, though, considering we'd normally great there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that one will do. Then we drew against Ajax, which was absolutely cack. That was a 1-1 draw. That was the first time that we'd ever not won a Champions League game at the Allianz Arena. We always win at the Allianz Arena when it comes to playing Champions League. But that was the first time, I think, for a good amount of years that we dropped points at home in the Champions League. I mean, it was AFC Ajax, and AFC Ajax, our strong team. The bad run of form continued. A pretty demolishing 3-0 defeat at home to Mönchengladbach. We were absolutely cacked that day. We then got back to winning ways at Wolfsburg on the 20th of October. With obviously, Lewandowski getting on score sheet, Rodriguez, Robben, Weghorst for Wolfsburg. And there was a red card in that game. Who was the red card for? Oh, sorry, Ian Robben was the one who got sent off. It was 2 goals from Lewandowski. I read that wrong. We've got 7 people in. If you haven't already done so, get your comments in the live chat, and Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you very much for joining. The previews are going to be tomorrow, because there's no to do tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be bored anyways. I haven't got anything I need to do, so I will spend time with my family though, but I'll do the Borough and United previews tomorrow. Borough one will probably be an upload. I'm going to see if I can get Ben House on. Probably won't be possible. He'll probably be spending time with his parents though. And obviously he won't be going to the game. He said he's not going to the Boxing Day game because he can't make it due to family arrangements and stuff. So no, I'm not doing both live. No. Doing the United one live. That's going to be later on in the evening. And then I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be doing the thingy as well. Oh, wait. I need to check what day's on call coming. I'll find out later. But then we then continued our winning ways. Got back to winning ways in the Champions League. A 2-0 win at AKF, and it could have been a lot more. We just didn't take our chances at all. 15 minutes, alright. If the camera freezes, there's naught I can do about it, but it's natural. It always happens on YouTube. It always happens about 20 minutes, so that's why I'm trying to do the stream on here for less than 20 minutes. Daz's transfer show returns. Daz's transfer show will return in January, so it's going to be an enjoyable one, not for Series 4. Good win there. Oh no, get stuffed. We then won 2-1 away to Mainz, and Mainz is one of the teams where we normally win anyway, so it didn't make much difference. We did struggle though. Thiago Alcantara getting the winner for that game. Yes. No more hair on there. We then won in the second round of the Dutch Pokal, but we were very lucky. 2-1 against Wodenhausen, who were very poor, so we should have won a lot more. 1-1 draw against Freiburg, which was disappointing. Then 2-0 at home to Wake Athens, and then we were on the brink of getting through to the knockout stage in the Champions League. We then lost 3-2 in the Deutsche Der Klassiker. It was a harsh result on Bayern. And no offence, Dortmund were a very good team that day. Both teams did very well. A draw, I think, would have been a fair result. Bayern, though, I think the referee must have been from Dortmund, because Bayern had 2 goals disallowed for offside when I think both of them weren't offside. So ref disallowed 2 goals. One of the last knock-ins of the game as well. Nick Muller, thanks very much for joining the Martin and Mr. Money Game. Thanks for joining. Ipswich win on Boxing Day. Good luck. I don't know who you're against. Spurs are now one of the best teams in the Premier League. 6-2. We played like Man City on a good day. Best present, Ipswich to beat QPR, and Millwall, the Royals and Bolton to lose both days. I can't see that, considering that Millwall are against the Royals anyway, mate. So, yeah, you got no chance of Millwall or Whedon. You got no chance of all 3 of them losing because Millwall are against Whedon anyway. Don't know who Bolton are against, but yeah, if Spurs get Marquos. Who's Marquos? I was hearing about Marco Weiss. Then we will be the best. I don't think anyone's going to sign Marco Weiss. Too reliable for the Dortmund. Got a lot of people in stream. Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you very much for joining. And Claire Crawford, thanks for joining. Yep, that's it. Then we were, drew 3-3. Last minute goal for Fortuna Dusseldorf equalising. I was not happy, bunny, at the end of that game. But it was a good game. Bayern won 5-1 against Benfica. Absolutely demolished them. They were absolutely cack. We smashed them. And that sent us coasting through to the next round. Werder Bremen away, 2-1 win there. Pretty lucky one, but better team won. Bayern won 3-0 against Nuremberg. Well, that was always going to happen. And then a 3-3 draw against Ajax. Controversial game. 2 penalties, which I don't think were penalties. 95th minute equaliser. So, yeah, it was controversial, that game. But 3-3 though, entertaining. Bayern's next game is the 19th of January. Wrong, 18th, I think. Yeah, I know, there's not what I can do. I always pronounce it as that. I can never get the pronunciation right for them. No, not crap, of course. It's Christmas tomorrow. We're not daft. Hanover 9 sect, nil Bayern 4. We trashed them. Better team won. Bayern won 1-0 against Leipzig. We were lucky. It was debatable whether we were lucky or whether better team won. I'm about to win the Premier League yet again. Here on PES 18, beating Man City to the league. So let me just continue this. Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Bayern Munich 3 yet again. Better team won. Frankfurt didn't turn up. Frankfurt are struggling now without Niko Kovac. So I mean, we are finding some form. And that was our most recent result. That was the last one till Christmas. For me, to be honest with you, it has been a decent season so far. And I know people are saying it's not been that great because we're not top of the league. Well, you know what? We won't win the league every season. And I've won the Premier League! Premier League champions for the 3rd season in a row. Middlesbrough Football Club. Next game's 18th. 18th of January. Away to Hoffenheim, where we normally struggle there. We always lose there, but that preview will come out later on in January. Overall, I think it's been a good season so far. I know we're not top of the league. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. We can only try and improve. We can only improve on the positioning. We need to close the gap on Dortmund. It's still 6-point gap between us and Dortmund, and Bayern are on the same points as Mönchengladbach, who are second because of goal difference. So that means 6 points from 6, and obviously, 6 points from 6, and hopefully 2 defeats for Dortmund, but I don't know who Dortmund are against. So the table stands. You won't be able to see it. So this is what it is. You can't say that. Dortmund, top of the league, 42 points. Joint second, both on the same goal difference, Bayern Munich and Mönchengladbach. Right. Fourth is Leipzig on 31, with a 14 goal difference. Fifth, Wolfsburg on 28. Sixth is Eintracht Frankfurt on 27. So the top 6, there's not much separating the sides. So I think we could be in for an interesting season. It could be the same as what it was before, 2 seasons ago, where Leipzig nearly won the league before Bayern Munich, nearly won the league off Bayern, and then they started dropping points. We started getting the wins, and we beat them. So to the title, obviously. So that could happen with Dortmund, but the way Dortmund are playing in a minute, I don't think that'll happen. They've lost 1 game. I think they've lost 1 game this season. Lost against Dusseldorf. So we just need Dortmund to drop points and us to keep winning, and then we will be absolutely fine. Thank you all for joining this stream. I'll be live. In about 8:30 or so. It'll be between 8:30 and 8:45 for the United season so far review. So if I don't see you for the next 2 streams, which obviously will be both on the United season review so far, then I would like to say Merry Christmas to every single one of you who has joined. Thank you all for your continuous brilliant support. You have been obviously the main feature of Daz's Football Stand, the community, and it is a thrill to be doing streams and to be getting to chat and communicate with people from around the world. Hope you like obviously the new glasses. The new glasses are decent. But I do have to thank you for your support. Thank you all for joining. I will see you all about just before 8:45. Thank you very much.